going on, YouTube? It's about that time again. Now we're going to tune in to Let's Tell the Truth, and we're going to do a conversation on the situation with the Nona Wells case, and I'm going to explain this to you about the whole incident been going on, and also the race supposed to be involved, which they claim to be. Now, what I heard and what I seen and what I witnessed and looked is what they heard about things going on into situations, life itself. They'll understand what happened and what not to happen about sellouts, and other people don't want to do the case. So now it's been a lot of threats going on and been a whole lot of arrests for threats. Oh yeah. Speaking of threats, it was a third person had got arrested. So it's three arrests, three people. So the third person, I'm not sure where he's from and who him or she is from, but it was just a rumor that it just says arrest, but they didn't explain who been arrested. Hit like button. When Charlie Kirk got assassinated last year, 2025, Officer Tatum supposed to be crying for Charlie Kirk and get his condolences out to Charlie Kirk, but they didn't invite him to the funeral. He called himself trying to be on those people's side about Nolan Wells and turn against his own people for those people. Now, I don't know, he been brainwashed, and somebody brainwashed him and messed his head up and got him, talked him to going against his own people. I'm not sure. But in the reality, that man's a goofy. He's a plain goofy. You're a clown. You're a straight up clown. Because ain't no way in hell I'm going to turn on my people, your own black brothers, your own black sisters, if they complain to me and talk about they need to stick together. You calling that sticking together? Because y'all fucked around. Y'all messed around. Y'all telling a lot of lies. Y'all telling a lot of stories of what's really going on. Y'all telling a lot of BS. It ain't even happened. And as opposed to, he's supposed to be jealous and is supposed to be over a girl. He needs to be taken down for questioning, for number one. He needs to be taken down for questioning. He needs to be questioned by the detectives and tell him stuff they need to know. And by they all want to get attorneys and get lawyered up, that tells you right there, you're guilty. You hiding something. Right there. That telling me that you're guilty right there. Because to number one, you didn't talk completely to the dispatch. When the dispatch told you, do you need a Coast Guard? You said no. Now the grandfather that owns the boat was talking to the dispatchers. He said that he don't need no Coast Guard. That's red flag number one. Red flag number two, that the governor and everybody not talking. Nobody over there talking. Everybody over there, they doing no investigation, ain't taking them for question or nothing. Now, if that guy was black right now, they'd have been done some arrests. Now, for example, two black men up in the Mississippi was convicted of killing two black women and a baby. They got arrested. They got charged. They got booked in for a triple homicide. They got booked. Yes, they did. So now I don't know if they're gonna get they probably gonna be eligible for the death penalty, most likely. But y'all sitting there, y'all don't wanna do this case with knowing when this boy dies, and then you do a case or problem solve when this boy dies, when these people over here die, and a black person pulled the trigger, and first he goes, well, we don't have enough evidence. So what kind of state is this? What kind? Race plays a part of everything going on in this country. Race plays a part of this country because they holding a grudge for some stuff happened 100 years ago. What they do in 100 years? What made them hate each other for 100 years? What caused this? What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of it? Because they're different from everybody else. They're different. Their skin is different. They different. So let me tell you. Let me explain this to all of y'all. Jungle fever been going on for years. For years. Jungle fever been going on for years. Back in the slavery days, some of those black guys, I don't know how true this is. I can't say that they was using the black slave, the men, for the white women to carry missed babies. Back then. Now I don't know how true that is. Back then was illegal. They kept it under hush hush. Because they don't want other people to know and find out they was using the white women was an object of getting pregnant by black slaves. And if the white man, if their men or their husbands get up and go to work, and they could not afford to give them children, so they used those black slaves as an object to have mixed babies. Now, again, it was, I don't know, it's probably happened in the Southern, but if Nolan Wells case has been solved today, tomorrow, it's gonna be a possible chance that Bart is going to be arrested if they get a chance to, if they not going to convict Bart of this murder because of the jealousy he had with Nolan Wells over some woman. You bear me on that one. You bear me on that one. If, I'm going to say, if this man went and sold his own people out because you want sides, you want to kiss ass. You want to kiss their ass. And I'm constantly telling them, stop representing and stop supporting these other people. They don't like your ass. This is why y'all goofies. They using y'all as objects. They want y'all dollars. You think they gonna like you? No, they don't like you. But they will learn the hard way. And some of them realize this shit. Some of them realize that being fooled, we being used, just like gang members. I ain't gonna say no names. It out of 50 something years or 80 something years of gang culture, you do not apologize to another race culture, because those people is not going to apologize to you. And I don't understand that you cannot explain yourself to an individual and apologizes to an individual over misunderstanding. And this is all in general. If the shot caller find out that person apologized, that's gonna leave you some busted shit. It's gonna make feel like your set, your little inner circle is some busters. I'm gonna say this again. You making your circle, your inner circle, your group, some busters. And you go walk around with your tail between your legs. This is what these people here doing. So y'all some clowns again. Y'all some goofies again. That make yourself a goofy again. Yep. You make yourself a goofy again. Because you broke one clock. Now you only broke one oak. You broke 2 oaks, 3 oaks, maybe 4. Those oaks don't supposed to be broken, and they broke them all. Between United States, between states and in the whole United States country, they broke millions and millions of oaks and never been done nothing about it. Going against the grain, you going against who you representing. You going against who you representing in your circle. Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna come up to you. They're not gonna come up to you and they're gonna apologize not one effing bit. Because if they say it, they mean it. They not gonna take that word back from them. Because it's already been said. It's already been out there. Because you call yourself angry. They call yourself angry. An angry person cannot think. A madman cannot think. That's what my dad told me one time. A mad person cannot think. The mad person cannot think. It cannot think at all. Not one lousy bit. Now, when you break the oath, whatever you break the oath in the penitentiary, you will be dealt with. Number one, you will be dealt with. Because when everybody in this world breaks the oath, remember, y'all, this country gave up their livelihood. That's what it means. You gave up your damn livelihood. You gave it up, which means we cannot respect you anymore. United States. Because not only you broke the oath once, you broke it twice. which means everybody lost respect for you. Everybody lost respect. Everybody. So you don't get that same respect like we used to before, which means we're not in good terms because you messed around and you didn't do your job like you're supposed to do. Because you side, you don't want to do no investigation because this man is black. You don't want to do no investigation because he's white, Japanese, not white, Japanese, Hispanic. And everybody over there lying and covering things up, hiring attorneys because of your guilt. Because they feel they're gonna come mess with you. And not only that, you made a damn fool out your damn self by sitting here and they ask you a question about the boat. How many people on the boat? There was some drinking. The dispatcher did what she had to do. So she gonna have to be in court and witness it and told you what all been said. It was all on monitor recorded. When you call dispatcher, when you call the police, you on monitor recorder. Monitor recorder. You've been recorded. So when you go up there and say, well, I didn't say that, BS. You said it. Play the tape. What you gonna say? Well, this is my twin brother. Well, then I didn't remember saying that. And this not my voice. Yes, it is your voice. You said it. That's why when you go, you push record and you talk to them, says and ask them a lot of questions because if you go up there to court and the judge asks you and then you lie, well, it's all on tape. Yes, you said it. And now everybody is in that town playing the victim. This is happening all the time. Not only white people, everybody else. Because you playing the victim. I'm going to be honest with you. United States is not no damn victim. You're not a victim. I bet I hear you say you're a victim. Nobody's a victim here. Because you start something that you cannot finish. You just a person that starts something that you cannot finish. You can finish it. Now, stop saying that you're a victim. Stop saying you're crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. When you pull that gun out and when you pull out that knife out, you were not crazy at that time. When you pull out them guns and those knives, they say you went over there and you did what you had to do. Same thing with the pedophilia. Oh, I'm crazy. I don't want to hear that. What an excuse that America made up. So yeah, need to be taken down for questioning. And everybody else with temporary evidence need to be prosecuted and needs to be behind bars. You know you did it. You know you took the evidence and went took the autopsy up to DC without a throat and a spoon and a lung, a kidney, whatever. She needs to be questioned too for tampering. And as far as Awesome Tam, he needs to be off the case. He don't need to talk about no more about Nolan Wills because you messed around. You sold your peoples out just to get respected by the whites. And I'll tell you one thing. They don't have to like me. I made that perfectly clear. I ain't here. I came on this earth for a reason, just to live. I'm not coming on this earth for another human being to like me. Good. Good. I'm glad. Because at the end of the day, who gonna pay your bills? Who gonna put money on your books if you get in trouble? Who going to pick you up if you stranded? No motherfucker. Excuse my French. Nobody. No mother lover. No one. If you need something, who you gonna have to ask? Nobody. I'm just telling you facts. You ain't nobody is not gonna do a damn thing for you. So stop kissing their ass. Y'all need to stop kissing their ass because they not gonna kiss yours and they not gonna give you the same apology because they don't believe in that. They don't give a damn about your apology. These United States have so much damn hate. They will not, and they will not shake your damn hand. So you better, so y'all better, you better do the same thing. You just stand there and you might as well take it. Do the same thing to them. If they ain't gonna share theirs, don't share yours. If they not gonna share, then don't you share. Love thy enemy. Yeah, you right. You right. Thou said love thy enemy. Yeah, you right. You right about that one. That part, you right. But the question is, can you trust this enemy? See the difference? Can you trust this enemy? Because you know they will get the last laugh. They'll get the last lick in. So that you gotta be careful with. Because if you don't get that, because you don't get that same feeling and that same solution, then you finna be walking around with a piss and shit bag. You gonna walk around with a piss bag. Figure out, is my dick work or it don't work? You can walk around here and figure out what's today's day is or what's the month. You gonna walk around, figure out how to eat breakfast. If your intestines and all anything in your body is destroyed, where you got to eat food through a straw. Every time you eat, it hurts. You better, yeah, you better wake up. You better wake up. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: there will be more, and it's gonna be more. You know, the whales out here. It's gonna be another whales out here, somewhere in the United States. It's gonna be more of those people. It's gonna be more murders going on, and they not gonna solve nothing because I'm gonna take the because off. It's not gonna be an easy thing. They looking at blacks like a target, a straight up target. But they don't realize that some of that stuff you have to be careful. So understand this one thing: give your life to Christ. We all got to get right with the Lord before it's too late. And that's it, and that's all. So thank you for watching. Let's tell the truth.